What is going on, guys? It's Kai here and welcome to another video. Now in this video we are going to be talking about how to cop on Snkrs and how to increase your chances as much as possible. So let's not waste any time and get straight into the video. Now all this information that I will be talking about today is supplied in my cook group. I write guides all about this kind of stuff. If you would like to join, it is £5 till the end of January and then it goes up to £12 in February. Drop me a message on Instagram at KaiKicks.uk. We give one-to-one help, all the releases that you need to know about, raffle lists, everything basically that a beginner needs. Even if you're not a beginner, this can be very good for you as well. Snkrs is where they'll hold the draw for these hype shoes. So this is where you'll have your best chance at copying, as they get the most stock and they also filter out bots the most. The main platform you definitely want to focus on when going for a manual cop. Now how do you increase your chances? Well, there's many ways and let's go through them now. Tip number one, guys, we're going to be talking about accounts for Snkrs. Now obviously if you want to hit multiple pairs, you're going to have multiple accounts and enter multiple accounts, but it isn't this easy. Okay, so there's a lot of factors that go into making accounts. You want to make sure that all of your accounts are unique and different, so make sure they have different names, different addresses, and obviously different payment information. This is to ensure that Nike will not actually filter out all of your entries, just because of the fact if it's all the same info, they're not going to give the same person more than 2 pairs of the shoe, because it's just going to get filtered out and Nike will not pick you. So make sure all of your information is different to other accounts. And also when you are entering, obviously enter on different devices. Now that links to number 2. So number 2, guys, is entering on different IP addresses. Now what an IP address is there's probably a more complex term of saying it, but essentially it's a unique number for each device. If you're connected to Wi-Fi, you have the same IP address as if you were also use different device and connect to Wi-Fi. However, if you use data, you enter one account on your mobile data, such as 3G, and you enter another account on Wi-Fi, then you are covered. It is obviously different, it's different IPs. This is to minimize the chances of getting filtered from Nike. If you enter 5 accounts in Wi-Fi, your entries are going to get filtered and it will reduce your chances highly. If you enter 5 accounts, all different devices, all on 3G and 4G, you're talking, you've got such a better chance of hitting these pairs with your information being unique as well. It is very, very worth doing if you can. Make sure you're entering with different IPs, and obviously I would stick to only 2, maximum of 3 on the same IP, and I'd only stick to 2 on the same address, and I'd obviously only stick to 2 on the same payment. So if you can do one-to-one, definitely stick to one-to-one. When I mean one-to-one is one-to-one ratio, so making sure that every account is different. Obviously if you can't, then it is what it is. Obviously I wouldn't have more than 3 though, if you're having to use the same kind of details. Now number 3 is jigging. Now jigging your address can be very, very useful. For example, you can have an address, say number 2 Smith Road. You can change this address to be the same address but look different. Now this will reduce chances of getting filtered. What I mean by filters is Nike will basically block your entry if you try to enter. So for example, you could change it to Smith, and then instead of road it could be RD. You could put hashtag 2 Smith Road, flat number 2 Smith Road. So it's the same address essentially, it will still get delivered to your house. However, it looks a bit different, so it will increase your chances of actually having a solid, good, entry. So number 4. Now this one is also quite important as well, in my opinion anyway. You'll notice, well, especially with me, my main account for Nike that I've had for years will get more success than just accounts you make now. So being active on your account is a very, very big one. I always recommend, this has never been confirmed, but we are pretty sure it's right. Being active on your Nike account, saying notify me to each sneaker release. If you are buying anything from Nike, making sure you're using account you enter, it all will give you better chances to show that to Nike that you are a unique person, that you use this account regularly and you're a regular customer. This will definitely increase your chances, definitely in my opinion. I've had the most success on my main account for my Nike. I've hit the University Red Dunks, I've hit Off-White Dunks, the list goes on. This is all on my main account because I'm active on the account. So obviously if you want to make new accounts, do it because it's worth it. However, be active on each account, and the older the account is, the more active you are on the account, I do believe it will increase your chances. Now the last one I'm going to be talking about is filling out all of your information. Now this sounds stupid, but in the Nike actual settings of making the accounts, you can actually put in your height, you can put in your shoe size, you can put in all of these details. I would recommend doing all of these to make you show that you are a real person, that you're not just using this account to go for these shoes. If that makes sense, you are giving yourself a better chance. Filling out all of this info on all this personal data will definitely increase your chances. Obviously, when you're entering multiple accounts, make sure that they all are kind of different, so you're only entering one and the same IP, changing your address if possible, and different payment details. So just a quick overview for you guys on this video. We're going to start off with the accounts, making sure your name, email, phone number, all of that is different, just because of the fact this will give you the best chances of getting a unique actual entry. The second one will be obviously your different payment details and different IP address, making sure you're entering on different devices with different IPs, so using mobile data for each phone, or maybe having one on Wi-Fi, one on mobile data, this kind of thing, making sure that you're doing everything possible to at least get filtered. We also talked about the jigging. You can change your address a bit to make you look a bit more unique. So yeah, use all of these tips possible just to ensure that you're getting the maximize your chances in sneakers. Obviously these get the most amount of stock, so this is going to be your best chance. Obviously some of them are Nike, this is also Nike account, sneakers account, and so on. Get your family, friends logging in for you, making accounts for you using their address, well, obviously with their permission. So get your friends to make accounts and get them to enter for you as well. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this little video. Got some good releases coming ahead, so keep an eye out on the channel. We're grinding a lot. If you want to join the cook group, obviously message me on Instagram at KaiKicks.uk. And yeah, good luck in your sneakers entries, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.